YouTube. Tracy again, Wonder Woman. So first I wanted to start by apologizing for totally failing on the Everyday for 30 Days. It was a niche that I really felt needed to be out there. In the first couple weeks, I really did my best to stick to it because there was so much going on and so much changing from day to day. But what I found is after that, for a couple weeks, there's kind of not a whole lot of anything happening. You know, you're not doing great, but you're not doing horrible. Your body's working on recovery. You're not on painkillers anymore, other than maybe Tylenol. At least that's what I found. But I tried to switch pretty early on to that because I'm not one to just take heavy painkillers. They're not going to do me any good trying to heal or get up and move around. So that being said, I wanted to start with that apology. And also during those 2 weeks, I will, as part of this video, explain to you guys that I was just going through a lot of the emotions that I think are pretty typical going through something like this. And I'm sure there's many more to come. But I found myself being sad that I lost a part of my body. You know, there's nothing here. What I feel is muscles and plastic, you know, from the expanders. Sad that I had to work so hard to even get dressed. You see, I layer nice zip up hoodie, you know, and I have a cami underneath, nice soft cotton. Angry that thanks to cancer, I had to go through this. And trying to maintain being positive and hopeful, waiting on my biopsy results, and angry that you really figure out through this process who your tried and true people in your life are, whether near or far. You know, I've spent a good portion of my life being a caregiver and taking care of people for days, weeks, months at a time. Maybe several people all at the same time, depending on the situation. And I definitely felt like maybe because this was an extreme to some people as far as surgery, that the entire world, you know, other than my husband, kind of backed off and just thought, oh, she'll get through it. She's fine. She's a tough cookie. Maybe someday down the line, as I venture into videos that have lots to do with things, much better things, or more of my life, you know, I've had a lot of things in my life that have proven me to be a strong person. That being said, it didn't make nobody being around that much easier. But that's neither here nor there. The good news is today is 5 weeks post double mastectomy with reconstruction. Last week I got the news that I was stage 1 breast cancer. So I'm sure most people watching this video have a concept of the staging of breast cancer. But what that means is that the only cancer I had was removed during my double mastectomy. They got it all. Other tissues and the couple lymph nodes they took showed no signs of cancer. That's stage 1, meaning I had it, it's gone. The great news with that is no chemo, no radiation. My doctor feels comfortable taking his time now on not immediately getting me healed from this and getting me in for a hysterectomy. He is going to allow me to wait until my next female doctor's appointment, see how those results turn out, and kind of go from there. And originally they were talking about putting me on tamoxifen, an estrogen blocker. At this point, he's going to also hold off on that because other than the 2 spots that were removed during the mastectomy that originally started this whole process, I'm cancer-free. So yay, that's awesome. And I know it's not going to be that simple and that easy for everyone else in this world. And my thoughts are with you. But keep positive, keep positive, keep positive, because that's what I've done this whole process, or at least tried to. So next, I guess, I think my last video I mentioned that I was given exercises. There's wall exercises like walking up a wall from front and sideways. If I don't reach a goal, a set goal of being able to be completely upright with my arm and leaning my body with my arm upright against a wall, I'll have to start physical therapy at 6 weeks because something I've learned through this process is there are a couple different ways it's done. My reconstruction was done where they take your two pectoral muscles that are intertwined and serve its purpose, and they pry them apart. They have put one behind my expander and one in front. The reason for that is when they took everything, I don't have anything that's going to necessarily hold up an implant or even the enhancer that's in the expander that's in now. So those muscles have to learn how, they have to heal, they have to relearn how to work and move and do everything that they're supposed to do. It's excruciating. You're very limited on what you can do with your arms with or without pain. You know, sometimes I go to do something, reach for something, my arm just, that muscle isn't going to let my arm go. So I definitely am noticing I'm progressing. I go to the doctor again next week at the 6-week mark. However, I am starting to get nervous because I'm not nearly as close to being able to accomplish this as I thought I would be. And that's a little frustrating. You know, it's one of those little tiny setbacks like, oh, great, you know, I'm going to have to do physical therapy on top of everything else. And let's face it, that's probably not going to be pleasant. I was also given, told to start walking more, start with 10-minute increments, you know, a fast-paced walk. You know, not just super duper slow like I've kind of been walking around when I go anywhere at this point. And to build up to 30 minutes. And they want me to continue 30 minutes, 7 days a week, all the way up until my exchange surgery, which will be in about 10 more months. But that's a whole nother video. So anyways, there's a lot of recovery involved. But I feel like I'm coming out on the other side. I feel like, other than Tylenol a couple times a day, and I'm also on Celebrex for joint and muscle aches and pains, that if you look behind us, went and bought a new Christmas tree and new ornaments this weekend. I was able to help put the ornaments up on the tree. Starting to get in the Christmas spirit, have a lot to be thankful for this year going into the holiday season. I have my son and daughter-in-law and their 2 children coming in for the first Christmas in years. So I'm really excited to have the whole family together. But I'm starting to finally feel like I'm going to turn back into me, minus not having a chest. And I'm still recovering emotionally, and I'm still working on me emotionally from that, but I'm doing good. I see that I'm going to be better. I see that things are feeling better. And let's face it, the cancer's gone. Yay. Great reason to be really super excited and happy. And so we put the Christmas tree up a little earlier than we normally do. I usually do it Thanksgiving weekend, but I just wanted to get it up. Christmas is my favorite time of year. And I just needed to start, you know, just all the happy, the cheery, the yay. But I'm hanging in there. Getting dressed is a challenge. I'm struggling right now with feeling girly. And anyone who's already been through this process will get it. For those of you who haven't, that's a big struggle. You know, I know that 10 months from now, I'm going to have this beautiful, gorgeous chest. But now I have nothing. And I'm a curvy girl. And I have, you know, wobbly bits and things like, and curves. And getting dressed and feeling girly is a super duper challenge. I've got a layer so it's not super obvious I don't have a chest. I'm very self-conscious. I won't just walk around in something where you can totally tell. So there's layers. Fortunately, it's fall here. But there have been a couple days where I've been warm and I didn't care. I wasn't taking off layer number 4 because underneath layer number 4, you could tell through the other 3 layers that I have no boobs. So that's been entertaining. But I just don't feel girly. I don't have that. I'm not able to move around a lot. I'm not able to exercise. I'm not allowed to clean my own house. I'm not allowed to vacuum. I'm not allowed to do all those things yet. I'm still on a 2-pound max. I've got to be careful emotions because I can set these pec muscles back and I don't want to do that. And so I'm bored because I have enough energy that now I am getting bored. But I just don't feel girly. So with a friend of mine's help, that also happens to be my hairdresser. Oh, another milestone. I can wash my own hair. It never looks great because I can't fix it. I can't curl it. I can't do anything to it, but I can wash my own hair as of last Friday. So that's great. But the girl that has been taking care of my hair and normally does my hair has come up with this an amazing color, or should I say colors. And I'm just gonna go back to 5 years ago. I was funky, I was fun, I did different things to my hair all the time. And I really feel the need to do that now. I went and got, my nails were getting nice and long, so I went and had my nails done. I'm gonna get a pedicure. I'm gonna do something crazy with my hair. I can't wait to show everybody before the holidays, probably in the next week or so. We're working out the schedule because it's gonna take a few hours. But find things that work for you to make you feel girly, because it doesn't matter if I put on a dress. It doesn't matter if I put on a cute top and cute matching booties. It doesn't matter how much makeup I am or am not putting on, which is another thing. I'm assuming anesthesia and just the body trauma in general. But my face has been extremely dry this fall. I have never had acne my whole life. I don't wear facial makeup ever. I do wear, you know, eyeshadows and lipsticks and mascara, but 9 times out of 10, it's just mascara. But this time of year in the fall and in the spring, I get very dry, which I have a tendency to do anyway. And my normal stuff is just not working. It's just staying dry, dry, dry. It's driving me nuts. So with that being said, you know, the whole makeup thing, it's still a lot of work to like reach up and take the time and do brows and do eyeshadow and stuff. So I'm not doing a whole lot of that. And so, yeah, most days I just don't feel like a girly girl, and that's really what I am. I am a sparkles, bows, makeup, accessory person, and so I'm trying to take baby steps to get myself there. Like I said, went and got my nails done. I had breast cancer toes done before my surgery. I'm gonna go this week and get those done to match my nails. And then hopefully by next Friday, I will have gotten in to get my hair done and can't wait to show you. I'm not telling anyone what it's gonna look like because it's gonna be awesome and so different and so crazy. And I'm hoping that that little step combined with a week from now, maybe getting farther in my exercises and my muscles, maybe getting a little more, maybe a few more things released for me to be allowed to do next week when I meet with the doctor. Who knows, that's gonna push me in the right direction of starting to adapt to feeling girly everywhere else for the next 10 months without having boobs. Because that's a really hard thing to do. And through the process this whole year, I've had a lot go on from even the very beginning of the year. I won't get into that. We had a daughter who had to have brain surgery and had 2 young children. So eating healthy wasn't happening. And even now I can't cook in everything. So my husband is cooking all the meals, but we're also eating out a lot. He has a full-time job. So I'm going to start moving into that, getting healthy again and getting back to feeling good and doing things for myself. And I'm going to keep you guys there right along with me. But I'm also going to start to stray from just the breast cancer thing. I order a lot of subscription boxes. I have a lot of grandkids. I do a lot of cooking once I'm released again to do all of that. The holidays are coming up. So know that you need to subscribe to my channel. You need to hit that bell and get notified. But know that from this point on, you may catch a video here and there that isn't 100% double mastectomy with breast cancer. I am going to keep you guys right on top of things as far as that's concerned. But in the near future, I'm going to start branching out into other things with you guys. So thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for understanding me breaking a promise to you. What a great way to start a YouTube channel is by breaking a promise to my viewers. But that's normally not who I am. Like I said, there just wasn't much. And I felt like every day I was just going to be getting on and say, today's another day where I can't do much, don't feel like doing much. And I feel the same as I did yesterday. And so maybe that was wrong of me to not hop up on and just do that. And I apologize. But we'll be talking really soon. Talk to you later. Bye.